Tuesday. Sorry for the delay, guys. Thank you for your patience. Welcome to Keto Cooking Live. I'm gonna again. Let me see if I can manipulate this and make it bigger. There we go. Come on. There we go. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. You're an internet savant. It's Tuesday, one of our favorite days of the year, and we're about to turn up with one of my sexiest, most delicious recipes. Oh my goodness! So this one is one of the most requested recipes that I do for my meal plan clients. One of my friend's mom recently signed up for my meal plan, and she can't stop talking about these. So for her and all of you beautiful people, we'll make some keto crab cakes today. Let me set this up over here. Pardon moi. You see, we're really live here. That's the beauty of internet TV. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, we're gonna make some keto crab cake. Now, let me turn my oven on. I think I'm gonna do that. Finish my crab cakes in the oven with some uniform heat, and let me get a little pan of everything I need ready to go. Okay. Pork rind, yummy. Keto with spark. Now we're into these keto crab cakes, baby. All right. Hey there, how you doing, Mercy? Thank you, sweet of you. So we're gonna start with some crab meat, right? So with some crab meat here, I got some lump crab meat. I'm gonna put it in my bowl. All right. And you want to pick through your crab meat delicately. All right. You don't want to break it up too much. All right. But you want to get in there and you want to check for any little shards of shell that got broken up, because you definitely don't want to bite into any hard shell when you're enjoying these luscious crab cakes. So this one, you know, so it's kind of a good brand. It doesn't have a lot of shells, but I'm going to take my time, work my fingers through it, and make sure that it's on point. All right. I think I bit into a shell right there. So better me than you. Now, your crab meat should have just like a nice, delicate, salty ocean smell. All right. 45 minutes to get all dressed up. Anyway, I digress. So we got our crab meat. All right. Do the crab meat for any shells. All right. You want to use lump or jumbo or super lump. Okay. But we got some lump here today. Now, like I said, these are keto crab cakes. Usually in crab cakes, they use breading, some type of breadcrumbs, you know, because it's cheap. But we fancy. All right. So we're gonna get right into it. This has a whole bunch of stuff. What I do is I take some aromatic vegetables. Now the recipe's down below if you're following. I take some aromatic vegetables. I take some garlic, some red bell pepper, some shallot, and some celery. Okay. And I saute that up nice and slow just to get it cooked through and translucent for a few minutes. I have some here. There we go. I have some here that I prepared before. Okay, so I have a little bit of, like I said, shallot, red bell pepper, garlic, and celery in there. And I sauteed that in some olive oil. All right, how much olive oil doesn't really matter because it's keto. All right. Now, we're gonna add a few fresh ingredients in here. So I got some, look at that, some fresh parsley. Okay. The knife, where is my knife? Here we are. All right, so let me get a little bit more of that fresh parsley. That smells so good. Can you see? Can you? All right, so we got some fresh parsley in there. We're gonna do some scallions. All right, some fresh scallions. I'm gonna use both the white and the green, because that's what I like. All right, those nice and thinly. All right. Beautiful. So we got some fresh scallions in there, some fresh parsley, some sauteed aromatic vegetables. Now I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of a chili powder. Not that that's in the recipe, but it's on my counter. So a little bit of cayenne, because you know. And this right here is the perfect keto and chill night. I promise you. You make this for a date, I might be catering your baby shower, okay? But anyway, I digress. 1 egg, okay? 1 egg per pound is usually what I do across the board, whether I'm using meatballs, whether I'm doing crab cakes, salmon cakes, whatever. I usually use 1 egg, 1 large egg for binding per pound of meat or protein, okay? So what else? Now, this is the secret sauce, okay? In these crab cakes, and it's lemon zest, all right? All of the most intense flavor of the lemon and of citrus is found in the zest, okay? And guess what? That's where the oils are. That's keto as fuck, all right? So we're gonna zest this lemon. I'm gonna zest about half of the lemon. And so this is one of the secrets to these crab cakes that I'm gonna do the whole lemon. Who am I kidding? It gives it this bright, acidic pop of flavor, and you're like, what in keto gods is happening? Am I right? This is one reason that you might be experiencing that joy. All right. So, and lest I forget, our binding agent are crumbled pork rinds. All right. Look at that. Talk about surf and turf. Okay. Crab and pork. That's a marriage that'll last. Now, this up. And just for expedience sake, you know, the doctor, I guess I should practice. So we're gonna mix this up, and you wanna be gentle with it. Don't you don't want to break up your meat any more than you have to. So you just want to mix this up until everything is mixed through evenly. All right. Some salt. All right. You must have sea salt. It looks like a lot on TV, but it's really not. All right. Some salt. Now, this right here should be a perfect mix. It should be a little bit, moist and a little bit wet. If you find that it's too loose for your taste, you can bind it up by adding some more pork rinds or a little bit. That's why on the recipe says coconut flour optional. But you have to have a swift hand with coconut flour. It is extremely absorbent. So you want to use a little bit less, and don't do it until it looks like it's perfect. Do it until it's a little bit less, because it absorbs a lot of moisture as it sits. Okay, but like I said, if you follow this recipe, it's tried and true, you're gonna be happy, right? And if you think that your crab cake mix is a little bit too loose, then I would just add a little bit more pork rinds. If you're not lactose intolerant, you can do some grated Parmesan cheese. Another great way to use as a bunch of flavor as well. Now, let me add a little bit of fresh black pepper, okay, the Avocado pepper, and we got a crab cake mix here. So my oven is getting hot, and I'm gonna saute these crab cakes. I'm gonna pan sear them first, and then I'm gonna finish them in the oven. Look, I'm bringing my pan over here with no heat. Jose. Now, let's put it in your face. Let's get some heat going right here, baby. All right, so I'm gonna get my pan hot. And I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil once the pan gets hot. And also some of this keto food of the gods, this Kerrygold grass-fed butter. And that's going to help add a little bit more color to my crab cakes, give it a nice golden crust, and also more flavor, right? So that's how we're gonna do that. All right. So my pan is getting hot quickly. I got some butane fuel here because I know you don't have time to wait. You want to get to eating. All right, so I'm gonna heat this up, and I'm gonna add the butter along with the extra virgin olive oil. All right, and pretty much once my butter is almost completely melted and it stopped foaming, all right, you can see what's going on here. I had an issue with my laptop, so I'm getting acquainted. But hey, that's how you know who your friends are. Now, the butter is almost completely melted and stopped foaming. So I'm gonna form my over here. All right. Double up. You see that? You hear that butter sizzling? Get in there. Yeah. I like how that's smelling already. All right, so we're gonna go for 2, you know, because it's just me, and I'm gonna eat like a lady today. Okay, doesn't happen often, but mark the calendar, 7:23. All right, so what I want to do on medium high heat is I want to not move the crab cakes. All right, whenever you put any type of protein into your pan, you don't want to move it. Okay, you want to give it a chance for it to slowly come off the pan itself and form a crust. Otherwise, you won't get any color, you won't get any crust, okay? So you just have to be mindful, and you want to move your pan, but you won't move your crab cakes. You don't move your shrimp. You don't move your steak. You don't move your chicken. You put things down in a single layer, and that's how you get a nice golden crust, okay? So, you know, in addition to being a keto master chef, I am a real chef. So stay tuned. You're going to learn something. Now, woo! This butter is smelling so sweet. So sweet. Oh, man. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh, no. All right, sorry. I get carried away, but I digress. Okay, now let me show you what it's looking like. Let me show you what it's looking like. You hear that? You heard that beep? The oven just got hot. Woo-wee. Man, all right, let me cut that off. My pan is super hot, super hot. All right, now don't try this at home. All right, I'm really a chef. Figure that I move my cutting board and all. Boom, you go back over here. I'm gonna transfer because I don't want to put that handle in my oven. I'm not too confident about that handle. I'm gonna transfer that. I'm gonna transfer those beautiful crab cakes. Look at this, baby. I'm gonna transfer these beautiful crab cakes into another pan. All right, and I'm gonna put them in the oven. All right. Woo-wee. For how long? For how long? Well, the answer is always till they're done. But to answer your question, I have them about 370. You know, I know my oven, so it's not exactly 370. Maybe it's 365. You can do them about 375, even as high as 400. But you only want to go in there about 5-7 minutes. Depends how big they are. The crab meat itself is already cooked through, so you're basically heating them through, cooking the egg, which is raw. And so you're just basically heating them through. You don't have to cook them through. You don't have to take the internal temperature. You just want them fully warmed through. So that's going to be about 5-7 minutes, all right? If it's a bigger crab cake, that's a pound. That's a pound, right? So out of that pound, I'll make like 3 or 4 ounce crab cakes. I might get 4 to 5 crab cakes, right? So for that size, I would make about 7 minutes in the oven. But if I was making bigger crab cakes, maybe 2 or 3. Like if my cousin Malachi was here, which he will be soon, I would just probably make 1 big crab cake for him, you know, and save us both some time, all right? Because he's a manly man. But I digress. Now, while our crab cakes are in the oven, gotta stay hydrated. You about that keto life. We're about to make something freaky, okay? We're about to make something freaky. First of all, you're good right there. I need another bowl. If I was another bowl, where would I be? All right. We're about to make a papaya avocado relish to go with our crab cakes, okay? This is why this is the perfect keto and chill. recipe. All right. Now, you know, in keto, we don't do a lot of carbs. We restrict carbs. And if you're in a ketogenic diet, you're probably restricting carbs to no more than 30 grams per day. All right. But like I said, we're restricting. We're not omitting. All right. Oftentimes, I eat little to no carbs. And oftentimes, I indulge in carbs. No, it's a balance. However, that being said, it's about manipulation. Okay. It's about manipulation of carbs. And look at that. All right. Who doesn't want to manipulate that? All right. So what we're going to do is, I think that a cup, and we can Google it together. I think that a cup of a papaya has about 16 or 20 grams of carbs. This recipe calls for about a half a cup. And, you know, you get 5 servings out of it. You know what I mean? So that's about 5, you know, carbs per serving. But again, if it was my cousin Malachi, he would be having the whole thing. He would still, you know, be only getting about 20 or so grams of carbs. Okay. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Gotta make sure it's not poison the way I teach my children. If that's poison, that's the way I want to go out. Woo! So we're gonna dice our papaya. Okay. You see, this is simple. This is simple. While your crab cakes are in the oven, you can be putting the final touches on a marriage proposal. You never know. Yummy. Now, what perversion is this? I'm gonna put that into my bowl. All right, so I have some nice papaya. Then I'm gonna add there a tomatillo, okay? Which, if you follow me before, you've heard me talk about tomatillos. A lot of people think that they're little green tomatoes. We describe them like that, but it's actually, look at this. If I was a dull knife, where would I be? It's actually in the gooseberry family, okay? So, and again, there's not a lot of carbs in a tomatillo. So we're just gonna add a little bit, okay? Because like I said, it's about carb manipulation, all right? So we have some tomatillo. How about now we go with some, next week, I'll be bringing a sharp knife. How about we go with some, well, maybe I should use bigger cousin. Now we add a little bit of red onion for that sweet, bright, delicious pop of flavor. Okay. Woo-wee! I can smell those crab cakes. So what else do we need? Avocados, straight from DR. What you know about this? So normally I use the house avocados. These have a little bit more of a watery, more olive flavor, where the house avocados, you know, have a more intense, creamy avocado flavor. But this right here is an acquired taste, you know, because I happen to know whose tree that came from. So I'm gonna roll with this right here. But hey, house avocados, Dominican avocados, wherever you get your avocados from, Haiti. Look at that. Look at that. All grown up. All right. So we're almost done. We're almost done with our runner. So far we have avocado, red onion, our tomatillo, and some fresh papaya, right? So what else are we missing in here? How about we heat this up with some jalapeno? Huh? How about that? Come on, Mr. Pepper. Be good. I gotta cover my eye because jalapenos have a tendency to squirt in my eye. So lest history repeat itself, Okay, now what else do we need? How about some? Smell that, some cilantro. You know, if you know me, you know the grass is always greener on this side. So, but I digress. What are we missing? Some acidity, okay? Because it's a relish, all right? It's a salsa, all right? Just another fancy chef term for a chunky salsa, all right? Sorry, gotta juice this lime because this one is not as pliable as I had hoped. All right, here we go. We're making progress, guys. Here we go. I have a lime juicer, but I stopped using it since I work out. You know? Woo! That right there, sweet Jesus. Now, let me get a towel for my hand, clean my station, because I don't know if I told you about the chef of Ghost Henri from my culinary school, who will always come by and check the garbage and check your station. Everything had to be immaculate at all times. If anybody went to the International Culinary Center, it was French Culinary Institute when I went there. You know what I'm talking about. A little zest pepper, a little bit of salt, and a little bit more of that extra virgin love. All right? We shouldn't even call it olive oil anymore. We should just rename it love. Like, hey, you got any extra virgin love? But anyway, maybe that's not what we should do. All right, so look at this. You get back in there. Get back in there. This right here. Oh man. I'm almost scared to try this on camera. Oh man. I shouldn't be alone. Now, it's time to pull out the crab cake from the oven. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. So that pan is hot. So I'm gonna leave a towel on that so no one touches it and burns himself. All right, because that might have happened. I don't know. But anyway, let me grab a fork. If you know me, I like big things. So let's give this a taste. All right? Let's give this a taste because that's why we're here. Oh, look at that. I don't even know what a... Wow. Wow. Hoy no se duerme. All right, guys. Wow. That's good right there. Hold up. I need to make sure. You know? I need to make sure. Okay. I'm sure. This is gonna be good. All right. Let's get a plate. I don't know where this plate came from. My sister brought it over, and she brought one. Who does that? You know. But anyway, it's just me. So let's bring this crab cake over. And let us put a little bit of this papaya, avocado, relish on top. All right. And you know, if you was doing this for a date, you might want to get fancy and garnish that with a little bit of fresh cilantro. You know, maybe drizzle a little bit of nice extra virgin love on that. I mean, olive oil. And then, because we must be civilized, we got a fork. I need to show you what's happening here. Let me get out of the light. I need to show you what's happening here. Because this right here, oh man, look at this crab cake. You see that? Where if I was a camera, where would I be? All right, look at that. Woo. Oh man, I need a moment. So, wow. You immediately get that bright lemon flavor, a little bit of the heat from the cayenne, and then that sweetness from the crab meat. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That right there will get you 100 girls on the beach. All right. 100 girls on the beach. Oh my goodness. Who thought of this? Who thought of this? This is wicked good. Oh man, look at this. I'm so sorry. We have to do keto cooking live at someone's house. We have to get a studio audience because I really feel guilty every single week. Shouldn't be alone right now. So, wow. Woo! Guys, I'm speechless right now. Wow. Yeah, now I see why Lovely Wilda has been asking me for this recipe. These are good. These are good. So on that note, I'm gonna thank you so much for joining us this week. Apologies for us being late. Thank you for bearing with us. I appreciate your love and support. If you like this recipe, or if you know someone who likes crab cakes, all right, please like and share. On all your social media, in your groups, anywhere. I really appreciate it. It helps me spread my message and my goal of helping as many people as possible transform their lives. So wow, I can't talk no more. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. Have an amazing week. I look forward to seeing you next week. We'll be making something else that's delicious. I can't even think about what it is right now because I can't think. Happy Tuesday. See you next week, guys. Peace.